Hi folks, it's Evo here from Thundermist Lure Company, and welcome to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. It is great to see you again. It's the month of December. We've been having some warmer weather, although it's cold today. Having a little warmer weather, which is preventing us from going ice fishing, but that's okay. I love it out here. I got the boat wet, and today what we're gonna do, we're gonna be using the Stingnose Jigging spoon, and we're gonna be jigging for trout or salmon. Last time we were out here, I was fishing and we were getting some nice, last year that was, some nice little salmon out here. So you never know what you're gonna get. There's lake trout, there's browns, there's rainbows, and there's salmon at the mouth of the Niagara River. And all I'm gonna do is bounce these jigging spoons. Just take that sting nose. It's right on the bottom here. Okay, lift it up about 6-8 inches off the bottom, and it's just a lift, let it go down and pause. And we're gonna work the mouth of the Niagara River here. We've got a current which is gonna take us out. We're gonna not go out too far into the lake. We're gonna keep working the mouth and drifting back and forth and see if we can get into a fish or two. So glad you can join me. Stay tuned, folks. Okay, folks, I gotta tell you, I did the one drift. The sting nose here is 1 3/4 ounces. And we were drifting out into 30 feet of water, and we came back in, did another drift, and said, you know what, I'm gonna put, I gotta grab my other rod, where I got the 3/4 ounce Stingnose Jigging spoon, which is just a little smaller, and we come up here into 20 feet of water, and it wasn't like my third jig down there, and he just hammered it. And this is a lighter rod here too, so that rod was medium heavy, this one's medium. And I got the smaller sting nose on here, the 3/4 ounce. The thing with these sting nose minnows, if you haven't seen them yet, they're very, very realistic looking. And they have the hook right at the head, right where the fish are hitting. And this looks like a lake trout. A nice lake trout. Oh, that was a good hit. So I might be bouncing around between these two Stingnose Jigging spoon sizes, and they're both rigged up with a Thundermist snap. Just a single snap on the sting nose allows that sting nose to wobble, and it gets the maximum action out of it. Works really well. Wow, this is one strong fish, especially on this medium action rod. You want to have some fun? Just get yourself a medium action is better than a light action because you got to have some backbone to set the hook. And that's why I typically like to use medium heavy. But the medium action rod gives you a little bit of backbone for hook setting and a lot of fun. Okay, there he is there. I got my favorite, everyone's favorite little bass net here. Okay, Mr. Laker. No, not quite, not quite. Okay. Come on, Mr. Lake Trout. Oh boy, these are strong, strong fish. Strong fish. And like I say, just bouncing it maybe 6-8 inches off the bottom. Here we go. Nice, beautiful lake trout. 6-8 inches. Oops. Okay, back in he goes. We're gonna release you anyway, Mr. Laker. That's the thing with these rubber nets. They're great. They protect the fish, but they're really springy, and the fish could easily bounce out of it. Okay, and he's hooked just in the side of the mouth, so that's going to be a nice little release there. That hook. Get that treble hook out. Okay, just in the side of the mouth, but you know what? I think the needle nose might be a good idea. Get that right out. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And we got our first fish of the day right there on the jigging spoon. Gotta love that. Okay, we're gonna get him right back in again. Look at the colors on him though. Isn't that a nice, beautiful fish? Hey, see that? These lake trout are just a beautiful, beautiful fish. Lake Ontario lake trout are just thriving. Well, we're right here at the Niagara River, the mouth. Let's get him right back in. and away he goes. All right, so now dilemma time. Do I stick with my little medium action? Well, I'll switch back. I'm gonna go to my medium heavy. I'm gonna bounce between the two and see which one makes the difference. But this was the smaller Stingnose there. As you can see, it's the 3/4 ounce, and you can see it's just tied on there with a single snap. Very, very simple and very realistic looking. Okay, maybe I will get it wet. I'll just finish this drift off with this size, and then I'll switch to my other rod. I'll switch back and forth between the two, and depends. If this one hooks into another one, maybe I'll stick with this size. We got a screamer on here, folks. Oh, I put the medium action rod on again with that 3/4 ounce Stingnose, and wow, did he hit it hard. And after he hit, he just took off like that, and he just kept running. So I don't know if that's a sign of another lake trout or if I got a steelhead on here, but boy, did he ever take a run. Oh, feels like a good fish too. Oh. These Stingnose look like an injured bait fish when you jig them. They're so realistic looking, and I don't know if you can tell or not, but there's seagulls flying around here. There's a lot of bait fish down here, marking a lot of bait fish on the graph. And these Stingnose jigging spoon are resembling those injured bait fish. Oh, I just caught a little glimpse of it. It might be a lake trout. It might be another lake trout. But boy, he was sure fighting like a rainbow. Oh yeah, it's a laker, and a good one. It's a good fish. Oh, there he is there. Let's see if I can get him into my favorite net. There we go. Beautiful, another nice laker. Boy, I'm gonna have a day out here today, folks, and it's only just beginning. Wow. Okay, good way to hold control is to grab the tail of the fish. Oh, there we go, and the Stingnose just came out. Look at that. Now if I can get the line out from under his mouth. There we go. I'm in for a day today, folks. Jig and spoon magic, I'll tell you. And I'm using the braided line. I've got the Thunder braid on so I could feel everything. And I got a direct hook set. And away he goes. Wow. It's gonna be a great day out here today. I can't wait. I gotta get my line back in there again. But if you haven't given jig and spoons a try, give them a try. They work fantastic. And this trout fishing is just amazing. If you get an opportunity, get out here, the mouth of the Niagara River, Lake Ontario, so much fun. Folks, I want to thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. And as always, until next time, good luck and good fishing. Okay, in I go. Wow. Oh, what I would do for walleye like this come tournament time.